And we're going? Yeah. And we're wobbling. And what's up, everybody? It's your boy, SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me today is Xavier Hill.
Once again, MVP is in the ring, so that can only mean one thing. Big things popping, little things stopping. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view, because the Heavens Monsters podcast is for people better than you.
You see me mixing it up now when you said view. I'm like, wait, can I do this?
Yeah.
In which case, we are doing Impact Wrestling on February
18th.
There you go. Let me go back to this. Booyah. First things up is the main event. We were talking, showcasing a 6-man tag between Tessa Blanchard, Trey, and Tommy Dreamer against Ace Austin and Rio Scum. Before that, we would have TJP going up against Josh Alexander, one half of the tag team champions of Impact of the North. In which case, this match would go back and forth in the favor of Josh Alexander until he got the pinfall, or should I say, TJP got the pinfall, and now both, courtesy of last week, Fallah Bahh getting the pinfall on his partner, Ethan Page, and now TJP gets a pinfall on Josh Alexander. We are now looking at an opportunity for the tag team titles closer for TJP and Fallah Bahh. This is going to be good. Oh, we got some other stuff. There you go.
So,
start right there.
Backstage, Johnny Swinger interrupted Willie Mack, telling Mack that they need to practice and get some reps. Mack tells him that he's right and heads to the ring. Michael Elgin cut a promo on Eddie Edwards saying that he thought they were similar, but tonight Eddie needs to be pushed to the limits by Callahan and Ace Austin to finally dig in and win. Meanwhile, Elgin doesn't need anything.
Elgin.
Yeah,
I don't know. I heard you. There you go.
In the next match, we have Willie Mack versus Johnny Swinger. This was played mainly for laughs. Johnny Swinger tried to using his sneaky tricks from the off, but Willie Mack had the upper hand. Swinger finally got the upper hand with a guillotine over the ropes, which he followed up with some illegal chokes, a headbutt to the groin, and some eye rakes. Never heard of that. Headbutt to the groin. Swinger then went for a middle rope axe handle, but Mack caught him with some strikes and a scoop slam. Woo. Swinger went for his swinging neck breaker, but Mack countered, hitting a stunner and a 6-star frog splash. 6, not 5. 6-star frog splash for the win. Next, we see a video recap of Jordynne Grace title win from last week. Madison Rayne was in the ring talking about Jordynne Grace, saying that Grace got herself in a match she didn't belong and she cheated to win that match. Rayne said that tonight she was holding a special Golden Opportunity Open challenge. Outcome Maserati making her Impact debut. As the next match was Madison Rayne versus Maserati.
Yeah, you got it. In this match, Madison Rayne was more than happy to give a shot for Mexico and anyone who was willing to step up. In this case, it would be Maserati. Maserati would go on to fight Madison Rayne, but if I'm correct, she had... Whoa. Yep. Sad to say, Madison Rayne won the match. Kicking her off the top rope and then hitting her with the cross rein for the win. In other news, we have Gabby Logan interviewing Jordynne Grace and about the winning of her title. Jordynne Grace said that meant the world to her as she's been wrestling since she was 14 years old. And beating Taya for it was the icing on the cake. She said that she'll defeat Jessica Havoc at Sacrifice and will be a fighting champion. Okay, what the heck happened right there? Then she's interrupted by Johnny Bravo saying that she cheated and all that, but made a promo. And then she goes on to saying that, making a promo. Yeah, he made a promo honoring the title reign and his history with her. But it said that she would like it. We didn't come back from commercial, and she's screaming the living hell out of him in her locker room. All you hear is screaming, saying, "I hate it, you cheated, you wasted, you space of space, you ugly son of a gun," you know that. And then he comes out with a look down his face and said, "She liked it." I'm like, ugh, baka. Stupido. He's a glutton for punishment. There you go. Making sure it was a match itself.
Next match is the best of 5 series between Michael Elgin and Eddie Edwards. The pair exchanged clotheslines in the middle of the ring. Elgin went for a German suplex, but Eddie Edwards flipped out of it and sent him to the outside. He hit with a big dive and then a tiger bomb back inside the ring for a near fall. Edwards went for the Boston knee party, but Elgin dodged, hot-shotted Eddie with a German suplex and a sliding lariat, allowing Elgin to take over. Elgin worked over Edwards' body with big strikes and was in firm control until Edwards managed to boot Elgin off the top rope to the outside. A dive by Eddie was caught by an Elgin elbow, leading to an Elgin bomb, and attempt on the ramp, but was countered into a Boston knee party on the ramp for a count of 9. These two hit big move after big move in another fantastic contest, and it seems Elgin was going to sweep Edwards, but he countered the Elgin bomb into an inside cradle to give him some hope going into match 4. In that case, Eddie Edwards win the match in the best of 5 series against Michael Elgin.
Meaning 2 wins for Elgin, 1 win for Edward. In order for this to truly win, you need 3 wins altogether. So far, Elgin just needs 1 more win, and Edwards has to work for those 2. Let's see if he does. And by the way, the winner gets the Name Your Shot trophy. That means you can call any champion, including the world champion, and Elgin is planning on taking on the champion at Bound for Glory. That's his idea, but he got to beat 1 more match against Eddie Edwards. In which case, this was not mentioned because I paid attention to that match. Because Elgin did, on the top rope, went for a powerbomb. And the commentators were saying that he should have pinned him right there and then. Instead, he tries to go for another Elgin bomb. And Eddie Edwards went for the schoolboy pin. That's how it ended. That was one major big hit that was supposed to happen, but it didn't. In this next match, it would be Rhino versus Dave Chris. Moose comes down to the commentary booth to commentate for the match and says that he is definitely making this commentary look better than it ever did just by being there. Yeah. Dave got. Yep. Just as I thought. Rhino won the match with the gore on Dave. And in other news, somewhere in backstage, Jessica Havoc roamed until Susie showed up, who was playing tricks on her, telling Havoc her time had come. As soon as Havoc tried to swing at her, she disappeared, and apparently red marking saying that her time had come is written on the black lockers. We see a vigilant vendetta for Chris Bay. A new wrestler's coming to Impact Wrestling. We see some sort of images playing that showcases his name. Chris Bay will become and now is signed with Impact Wrestling. Gabby Lauren brought us a preview for Sacrifice of Stream. Matthew says, all right. Yep, main event.
Oh, the main events.
It was good too.
Yep.
Ended.
We have Ace Austin and Reno Scum versus Trey Miguel, Tessa Blanchard, and Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, before that, they didn't mention that. Let me say this. Tommy Dreamer, along with Tessa Blanchard and Trey Miguel, were actually happy to get their comments on this match. And Tommy Dreamer mentioned last week he got beaten by A. Austin. Good for him, but he still cheated. And then he goes on to look at Trey and say, Trey, he tried to screw your mom. He's like, wait, what? That's what he was trying to do? I had to point that out. That was funny. Yep. Go ahead.
Trey opens it up, out-quicking Adam Thronestone, hitting some drop kicks before tagging in Blanchard, who hit a Hurricane Rana and then tagged in Tommy Dreamer. Tessa's team used quick tags to dominate the early goings until Trey got caught and was isolated by Austin and Reno Scum. And then tried taking out Dreamer, but they all eat some bionic elbows, and Tessa's team was back in control. Dreamer ends up eating a knee from Ace, and he gets worked over by all three men. Dreamer moved out of the way of a headbutt and tagged in Trey, but he is double teamed by Reno Scum.
They were weirding him out the whole time out of the match.
Mm-hmm. Trey finally escaped their clutches and got the hot tag to Tessa, who ran wild. The match broke down and all 6 people brawled. It came down to Trey and Ace, who hit a low blow on Miguel, and the fold
using the ropes.
And the fold to pick the win. Boo.
It was a good match too.
Yeah, it was
all over the place. That sucks. He actually hit the ropes when he was trying to get in and went boing, and then went for his freaking signature move. So that would be it for the show. And go ahead, bro.
Time to do shout outs once again to the members of the Heaven's Monsters podcast. Myself, Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to our 3 YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. And remaining shout out to Terrence, aka T-Money, Chris Petrie, Renee, Pharaoh, and Delvin.
With that said, anything else you want to take from this video, bro?
I'm pissed off that my girl Tessa Blanchard and her team didn't win. But even though it was a hell of a match. Then, that being said, let's wrap this up, my brother.
Yeah. You like this video? Give it a thumbs up. You didn't? Hit it, get a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heaven's Monsters podcast. I'm SergDragon.
And I'm Xavier Hill.
We'll see you in the next video.
Peace.